Ta-da! Okay, let's just get you plugged in. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Alright, you plugged in. We're just working on this little area right here. Let's get our... Where is my... Get specific, the brush I specifically use to work on letters. Oh man, I got the sleepy people this morning. I got the sleepy people. Let's see. I've been trying to decide sort of if I want to just like go hard on this orange and paint in this entire area with it, or if I want it to be sort of like more mottled with a few different oranges. Not actually sure. I do know that I want there to be sort of an outline around this as a chunk. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be so yawny today, y'all. It's just what's gonna be what's happening. It's just gonna be what's happening. Oh my gosh. Brains are not decision-y today. Alright, you know what? If brains are not decision-y, then we're just gonna continue with this orange and see how it goes. Start the counter for how many times I hit my head on the stream while I'm painting. Do. I hope people are having a good Friday. I'm pretty excited about... Oh, last night I went to the beach here in San Francisco and it was so pretty. Sunset, hanging out with the doggo, going for a long walk. And I think it was the longest walk. See, I told you I was going to be yawny. I think it was the longest walk I've been on that beach. And we found sand dollars, and Kelly Waffles found a crabs, and there were lots of birds. Oh, and the sunset was just like, it was one of those beautiful sunsets where there are clouds, but it's not like fully cloudy, and the sun was just like really intensely orange. It's amazing, like the intense color experiences you can have in nature. So much more intense than the ones that you can make in a painting, but that is okay. The colors in the sunset are made of light, and the colors in the painting only reflect light, so you'll never get quite as, you never get quite as glorious as a color made from light when you're using paint, but that's okay. We can just be happy with what we got. Anyways, who's gonna compete with the sun? Nobody. Nobody's gonna compete with the sun. I think I might be upside down. I think this might be the top of the video, but you know what? It's fine. We're not gonna fix it. This is the first draft for this one. I think maybe by tomorrow I'll have a first draft. That might be overly ambitious. No, I can do it. I think by tomorrow I will have a first draft on each one of the panels. So I will show them. I'll show all the first drafts once I have them together. Hopefully once I have all the first drafts of these other panels, if you haven't been following along, I'm making a 16 panel painting. I don't even know what kind of ditch that is. It's not a dip ditch. It's not a trip ditch. It's a If you know what the word for a 16 panel piece is, let me know. Because I don't. I'm sure Steve knows what it is, but he is asleep, so. Yeah, I'm making 16 panels, and currently we're just working on the first draft of all of them. Oh, I do love orange. Yes. All the pretty colors. I've been having a really hard time leaving the house. I don't know if anyone else is having this experience during la pandemic. La pandemic. Yeah, I've definitely acquired a newfound intensity in agoraphobia, sort of not wanting to leave the house. And it's interesting because when the fear comes up, it's, how to say, it's very future oriented, obviously, because it's fear. And it says stuff like, oh my god, bad thing is gonna happen. So it's been, I guess, a practice. I'm currently doing a practice of saying, like, okay, well, what are you scared of? And then trying to give examples of, like, okay, well, we did something some pretty similar to that, and it went okay. So yeah, that's my current approach to trying to deal with intense pandemic fear. I don't know if everyone is experiencing that, but it does seem pretty common. Maybe not my particular fear, but just fear around reopening and stuff. I got my first of the 2 shots, and my fear definitely increased after that. So yeah, just around, like, what are other people's expectations of me gonna be when there's, like, a world to be inside of instead of just a house to be inside of? Do I know how to navigate them? Do I have the emotional resources to, like, figure that shit out? I don't know. We will just see, I guess. So yeah, been doing the fear thing lately, but I'm trying not to judge it. Trying to just be gentle and say, "Oh, hello, fear friend. Hello, little fear friend. How are you? I hear that you are trying to keep us safe by constantly informing us of imminent doom. I appreciate all that good, friendly, supportive work that you are doing, little fear friend. But maybe we could take, like, a little break. Just little breaks, you know. You can't be productive all the time, little fear friend. Everyone has to take breaks." So, that is my current method for dealing with fear friend without being judgmental of fear friend. I hope you didn't come to today's live stream looking for excitement. Gi- Giant changes in paintings happening because we are just doing tininess. I love the way these turn out, but the way the process goes is that all of my time is spent doing this, like, very tiny work and making what looks like very little visual progress. And then all of a sudden I'll be able to, like, switch to a bigger brush, and then we'll have, like, big swaths done. So it's definitely not a consistent level of area getting done. It goes sort of in fits and starts. I'm not even sure if what I'm painting right now is right, but it's just what I got in my brain right now, so that's what we're gonna do. Oh. At least this will give me like something to work over, something to cover. Because I can always come back. Because I was considering like, okay, well, what if I want to draw, like do like sort of curved like through the letters, which I am doing on one of the other paintings. So I was considering doing it here, but it doesn't seem to want that, and I'm not sure what it wants yet. So instead, I'm just trying to listen to the painting in my brains. Listen to your painting and listen to your brains. Listen to your painting and listen to your brains. If you want a painting, then listen to your brains. Do, 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 do. I've not eaten breakfast yet. Maybe that was a poor decision because now my tummy is like, hello, good morning. Good morning and welcome to your painting and not giving me snacks. How dare you do this to me? It's very rude to me. Oh. But yeah, if you have any questions about the project or any of my other work, I'm happy to answer them. If you leave them in the comment area section thing, if not, we can just hang out and do orange blabos. Doop, boop, boop. Do, 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 boop, 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 boop. Hi, Natalie. Good morning. I hope you had good rest. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. And you do 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 do. Oh, I've decided that I have a song for when my fear gets really intense. And I stopped calling it anxiety because I feel like it's not. Anxiety is not exactly what I'm talking about. Falling asleep during a meeting sounds like good rest. So I made it the song for my fear. I might have shared it on a live stream before, I can't remember. Oh, good morning, Kidded. Come here, baby. Come say hi to the live stream. And my fear song goes like this. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel all your feelings. You are warm and safe and full. It's okay to feel terrible. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel all your feelings. You are warm and safe and full. It's okay to feel terrible. And this is the song I sing to myself when my fear gets really intense. And we have to have fear mitigation techniques. You will notice that the little tiny Myanmar and the date just get like white boxes around them, mostly because I do not have the fine motor skills, nor do I have the brush size to like actually paint around these, so they just get little boxes. What's up, crazy kidded? Oh my gosh, we have parkour cat, everyone. Good morning. Good morning to parkour cat. Parkour cat. Taking deep breaths. Gotta have all those deep breaths. Ooh, I got itchy eye. Okay. Oh, the palette is in the way. Yes, I'm still wearing my robe. No, I have not gotten dressed. Why would you get dressed when instead you could just paint tiny, tiny orange lines in your nice good morning robe? I love this robe so much. It's actually two robes. Do not get your robe in the wet paint. It's actually two robes. This one is like a soft velvet, and it used to be my mom's for like years and years and years. It's really old, and it has this nice plaid lining. It's so soft. And over that, because I am just extra, I am wearing a black silk dragon embroidery robe that Steve and I bought in China, and it is my like old man, like old gay flamboyant man morning outfit. It is very flamboyant, and I love it so much. When we went for our walk on the beach yesterday, I decided that I needed to wear like as many colors as possible. So I wore one of my like handmade onesies and this like really beautiful coat that I have from Kazakhstan, and it just made me so happy. I haven't really worn what I would consider like a real clothes much at home, and obviously don't go anywhere because pandemonium. So it was nice to just be like, okay, I'm gonna wear like all my bright colors and all my decorative patterns, and wore a big scarf on my head, and I'm sure I looked unusual, but it made me very happy. Clothes is clothes is good at happy in my brain. Yeah. I guess I was just thinking about like the homogeneity of whiteness and how whiteness has really taken what used to be like very vibrant decoratively colored and patterned and embroidered like European traditional dress that was, you know, different between every little town and region and culture, and really homogenize that all into what we think of as like, you know, contemporary basic clothing. And I feel like, at least for me, and this has been years, you know, I've been doing this for a long time, but for me, part of trying to decolonize, decouple from whiteness and like that idea of like the white homogeneity of culture in the United States has just been to dress in, like, wear traditionally embroidered clothing, to wear more colors and textures and clashing, and trying to like rediscover that history. Even to where like I don't cover my hair all the time, but like Jewish women, which I am Jewish, but I'm not a woman, have like a long history of covering their hair. So trying to figure out like, well, what does it mean for me to try and use my clothes in that way, in that like to decolonize my own brains. Things get lost so easily. Like I don't Like my grandmother spoke Yiddish and Hebrew, and I don't speak either of them. And my grandfather on the other side spoke Irish, and I don't speak that either. Just a lot of like, and all of that was just, homogeneity, this idea of becoming American. What did that mean at those times? So I really struggle with language learning, and I doubt that in my lifetime I'll be able to recover the languages that my family has lost. But clothing at least feels like a way to feel into that space of like decoupling from whiteness and the choices that my ancestors made in order for me to become white as a Irish Jewish person. There's like a complicated history around that. So yeah, it's interesting that even just like one little outfit wearing that you wear to the beach can like bring up a lot of those feelings and ideas. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel all your feelings. You are warm and safe and full. It's okay to feel terrible. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Okay, I think we have enough of this orange. Now, I want to see. Let's just get off the little bit that's left on the brush. We got a little bit more on there. Choo, 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 choo. Yes, I almost always have paint on my skin. It's just, it's a bad habit, I guess. All right, so do we want to, let's try, yes, okay. So we're gonna use this, kind of like coppery brown. I'm still working on using brown in my work. Just sort of like not understanding brown's relationship to other colors, really, I guess would be the main. Okay, so we already have this orange, so we're not going to go like right up next to the letter, but I'm just going to sort of start defining a curve around the orange using the shape of the letter that then we can sort of like build out a skin. So let's just try. Okay, let's start here. So I want this to be part of like a growing blob here. Okay, that's good. I might have there be like more than one blob. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we want to go here and here. And then come back around like that. Yeah, I think that's good. So we're coming up here. We're doing this little dip here. And then I might do a bigger dip up here. Let's try like... Oh, good morning, kitten. Hello. You guys want to see a kitten? Y'all will want to see a kitten. Oh, 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 there she is. Look at that snack. Look at that cute snack. Oh, cute snacks. All right, there we go. Ooh, this little tripod setup that I got is really wobbly, but maybe if I let go slightly gentler. Gentler. Okay. Come back like this. Come this way. This way. And then I'm going to touch the O here. And then I'm going to come over the U. Yeah. Which means I guess I also want to come over like here. So if we follow this line here, it's a big gap. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. 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 Just keep swimming. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I didn't expect that to happen. I haven't done this before where like I combine around and over letters. So we shall see what happens. Bloop. That does look pretty cool. Alright, I guess that's what we will do. מודה אני לפניך, ilhavakim שג'זרת בנשמתי בחמלה רבה אמונתך. מודה אני לפניך, ilhavakim שג'זרת בנשמתי בחמלה רבה אמונתך. מודה אני לפניך, ilhavakim שג'זרת בנשמתי בחמלה רבה אמונתך. אמונתך. Do 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 do. All right, we almost have a closed circuit, and then we can start doing a few more layers of this, and then we will see if it is interesting or not. It's my favorite part of my art about, well, oh, sorry, I just punched you in the face again. Hey, at least it wasn't my head this time. That doesn't count as hitting my head on the stream. It doesn't. It doesn't count. Oh. Oh. Okay. Choo 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 choo. Choo 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 choo. Okay. Why is this so nerve-wracking? You're fine. Everything is a-okay, brains. Everything is a-okay, especially when you're a brain, because a brain is mostly just a butthole. Wrong choice of color. Very extremely wrong choice of color. Is not, can I do it? Alright, fine. Not extremely wrong choice of color. I take it back. I take it back, y'all. We're doing it. I'm just afraid of brown. It's the only thing that's happening right now. I'm afraid of leaving the house, and I'm afraid of brown. Alright? So sue me. Brown is a very confusing color. I'm doing, but it's gonna be fine. I can always throw it away and it can rot in a landfill forever. Yay! Toot, 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 toot. Oh my gosh, this brown is really poorly mixed, I'm realizing. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, we have to momentarily pause while I fix this situation. This brown is very poorly mixed. It keeps changing color every 3 seconds. Can we please not be having this be situations? I would appreciate it. I apologize if this is like the worst noise on earth. I don't usually mix paint on a stream because it's very scratchy and terrible. So I will just attempt to speak over the scratchyfulness so that it doesn't grate all of your eardrums off of your body. Alright, we're close. We're close to it not being the world's worst mixed color ever. Okay, that's much more consistent. Good job, body. I don't know where my X-Acto knife is, so we're just gonna ignore it and move on. Alright, here we go. Let's try again with an actually mixed paint as opposed to a half mixed paint. Good job, brain. You definitely can't tell on the camera, but it changed from like full brown to like red brown in like the space of an inch, and I don't like it. Okay, we are brave. We know how to use brown. Or at least we are learning how to use brown. We are an adult, full-ass artist human who doesn't know how to use brown. It's fine. Everything is fine. At least we have one consistent color now. Are we all very excited? Yay! Good job, self. You managed to mix a color. I can't be the only artist that this happens to. I cannot. I refuse to be the only one. Do we got chunks now? Oh my gosh, my painting consistency today is subpar, y'all. Subpar. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel all your feelings. You are warm and safe, and all of your paint is properly mixed. It's okay to feel terrible. Okay, yay! Good job, brain. You can paint a line. Oh my gosh, so meticulous. Who decided that this is how we were gonna paint? Who? Was it me? Oh, I guess it was me. I guess I'm the one to blame then. It will look cool eventually. Right now it looks like a weird blob. I have faith in the future of this painting. Nobody knows why, but I do. Bloop. You can do it. You can do it. Okay. We've almost completed 2 entire circuits. We've only been painting for like 40 minutes, and I finished a 3 square inch area. Great success. Okay. I don't usually like the way that just 2 lines look together. 2 of these like super thin lines. So we're gonna do one more circuit line around, probably in a slightly brighter color just to give it a little extra oomph. And then we'll paint some more background color. Oh dang, I should have switched to a different brush doing this, but that's okay. Everything is fine. I just painted over a section I shouldn't have painted over, but you know what? We're just gonna have to go with it. Okay. We successfully have made 2 entire circuits of this area. We're gonna do one more. Probably in pink, because I can't think of another color to use. And also I'm obsessed with this pink. This pink right here is like my favorite pink. Right next to my favorite blue. I love these 2 colors together. Okay, and then, oh yes, this is excellent. Excellent pink. Good job, pink. You are saving my butts right now. And then after, we'll do another flood fill area. I gotta figure out where I want to put the next flood fill area. I do not have a plan. I do kind of envy artists who like have an idea in their head and then they just execute it and like adapt to the idea ahead of time. Make drawings and shit. Nope. Got none of that in my brain. For a visual artist who works with lots of color, I am also a fantastic, I don't know if you've heard this word before, but it means like you can't imagine pictures in your brain. That is me. I don't got no pictures in my brain. My brain is all like touching stuff, which I know sounds really weird, but my brain is, maybe because it's, you know, I have sensory processing disorder. Not uncommon for neurodiverse people, but like my thinks are all think hand thinks, like touching stuff and moving it and rearranging it and textures and temperatures and stuff like that. So all you people with your full color vision inside your brain can just go eat a popsicle, whatever. That idea always makes me think funny. The idea of touching things with your mind hands. Oh, or do you mean the idea of why can I not see the chat? Just make the chat always visible. Jeez Louise, YouTube. Oh, some but not all of the visual thinking thing. Yeah, I think that's probably true for a lot of people. Like, it's probably on a um Wow, brain just decided words were not a thing. Who needs words when you got paintings? Like a big range. I've also heard it described as like, I speak in my head in mentalese. But then I've also heard people say like, yeah, I have an internal voice that like talks and stuff, but I also have like a text editor where I can just like edit things, like I can edit things in my head with a little text editor, which I do not have. I do not have a brain text editor. But I love all the metaphors that people use for the way that they think and what it feels like to them. All of these tools from our external world that we've internalized. So it makes sense that like I have a very tactile thinking process, since a lot of my external world tools are very tactile. Okay, we have completed one blob. It only took me 45 minutes. One blob. Okay, now let's make another blob. What? We can do this, brain. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to make a single blob. I would like to change colors, but perhaps not like super dramatically. What is the level of contrast that we currently desire? Oh Lord, why do I have no idea what I'm doing? Suddenly my brain is just like, painting. What is painting? Who decided that painting was a thing? I think blue. I think we'll go with my medium blue. My second favorite blue. First favorite blue, second favorite blue. Lightest blue over here that I almost never use, but I do use sometimes. Oh, oh, okay, first we gotta have itch a foot. Okay. Brain, focus, you can do this. I believe in you. Just gonna move you slightly so I don't put my hand directly into wet paint. We now shall recommence painting directly against the letters and trying not to cover up any of the black, although that's literally impossible. I always cover up some of it. If you haven't seen these paintings before, this is I think the second to last painting in the series, called Pandemic Papers, and you can look on my Instagram, at Blink, also at Blink Pop Shift there, and there are a ton of there's tons of pictures of them there if you want to see more in the series, and the whole project has been an attempt. I call it an experimental archive, but sort of an attempt to just make with the feelings and the headlines of this time, since it's been so intense and so fast. The paintings really give me a way to like sort of sit with the news and sit with the headlines and have more of a just slow down my relationship to events in the world. So I think there are 30 paintings in the series thus far. And I say I think it's the second to last one because San Francisco's getting really close to like completely reopening. And I'm also getting really close to like my second dose of the vaccine. So while like by no means was the pandemic going to be completely over globally, locally at least, we're getting pretty close to like light at the end of the tunnel or whatever. So I don't have an exact date for like when I'll stop the series, but I started it in November or December, somewhere in there, of 2019, which seems like, 1,000 years ago, when the virus like first started in Wuhan. It's kind of amazing that this project became what it is, because when I first started it, like I could I started to feel the world sort of like closing down, but I didn't realize what the series would become to me, like the I guess safe space that the paintings would become, a place where I could like pour a lot of my feelings and energy and stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing the series, and I probably, yeah, at this point I do think I will probably do another series with the same medium, just doing paint on newsprint. I might incorporate other paper materials, like junk mail and stuff like that, in the next series, just to give it like some aesthetic differentiation from pandemic papers. But I don't know yet. I don't know what will happen. Not sure what I'm going to do with these. I don't have like a show or anything planned. I don't have a gallery, so hopefully I don't have to just end up throwing them all away, because they do take up quite a bit of room in my studio, so we'll have to see what happens. I don't know. I reached out to a few people just to ask advice, like, I have all these massive paintings, I don't know what to do with them. But so far, no plan yet. Oh, sorry, I just realized it's like super dark and you can't see anything in that corner. Alright, let me just rearrange a little bit so you get better light. Oof. Meanwhile, I'm just knocking over all the shits. Alright. That's better. Okay, you can sort of see now. Shoop. I would like to think that these paintings are interesting to other people, and like it would be valuable to other people to have them shown, and not just like me and my ego trying to get attention from a world already besotted with people trying to get attention and show their work and stuff. So I don't know. I think there's also like a desire in there to sell work for the first time, which I've never done. I've never really made a body of work that felt like it could interface with the sort of sale of art system. Because a lot of the work I made before the pandemic was like performance art and video work and stuff like that. Stuff that it's much harder to gain audiences for, like financial audiences for. So I've never pursued it. So this is the first time where I'm like, okay, I want to be an artist in that way. I don't want to just like store these paintings in my basement forever. So yeah. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to feel all your feelings. You are warm and safe and full. It's okay to feel terrible. Boop, boop, boop. let's take out this orange I put in earlier. Sometimes you just gotta paint over shit that you painted before, because you didn't know that it was wrong at the time. Okay. Ooh, we're so close to getting this area finished. We're so close, y'all. We're so close. Okay. Don't scare the blue. Oof. Well, I fucked that up a little bit. That is a very squiggly A, but we're just gonna have to go with it. The only thing I can't like fix basically in these paintings is if I fuck up around a letter, because like I can't get newspaper back. I can't just eliminate the paint and like recover the virgin newspaper underneath that I hadn't accidentally painted over. Getting closer, getting closer. Well, I was expecting this to be slightly more like squiggly, but it's turning into like a rounded rectangle, which I think is fine. Alright. Last little touch of blue down here. Boop. And now, you can just fill in the little bit areas. Alright, now you can do a few outlines on this little blue chunk. Oh my gosh, I've been painting for an hour. Alright, let's start with a darker purple. Then we'll come out to a few lighter colors, but we'll start with pretty dark. Okay, we got this, we got this. Nothing to fear but fucking it up. The only thing to fear is fucking it up, and that's fine. We can just fix it. Oof, I accidentally got wet blue, which is now mixing in my purple. That's okay. The bloop bloop bloop. Wow, 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 wow. Pew, 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 pew. Boop, boop. Okay. Choo, 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 boo. Choo, 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 choo. Chomp, 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 chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Alright. Alright, the last two lines of the stream, y'all. The last two lines. And then I shall sign off and go get the breakfast. I just want to outline this purple line 2 more times. So, let us see. I've tried that darker green. Okay, let's do this gray. And then we'll do a brighter color next to it. Okay. I do actually really like this gray. It's like a, I guess it's kind of a green gray. It's like a purple green gray. And I like it a lot, but I haven't used it in a big wash yet, so I should probably, I would be interested to see what this color looks like in a big wash, so I will add one at some point. Yes. Oh, yes, that looks so good. I love that. Okay. Shop, 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 shop. Shop, shop. Shop, shop, shop. Okay. Almost there. So close to breakfast. Oh my gosh. Alright. We got one more line. What color is it gonna be? Last line. Last line. Last line of the live stream. Last line of the live stream. It's gonna come up against this pink. So we want to make sure there's enough contrast with the pink to get good eyeballs. I'm thinking I can either do like this limey green or this more tealy green. Limey green, tealy green, limey green, tealy green, limey green. Mostly because this lime green has more white in it, so it'll give more contrast to the gray and the purple that came before it in this little stack. Ooh, that's real pretty. Yes. Yes. Ooh, I love that. I love that color so much. Okay. Come around here. Yay! We did it, y'all. We finished, 5 square inches of a painting in an hour. Good for us. Good job, team. Thank you for keeping me company. And before we finish, of course, we got to get our spray bottle because these are acrylics. And we got to spray down our palette so that our acrylics stay wet. Close up our little palette. Shonk. Shonk. Alright. I'll probably be back tomorrow morning for more hanging out time. Have a good day. Bye.